So recently this channel has been under attack. Recently, people have been asking me, Ariana, doesn't it hurt you when people say mean things and when people try to rip you down, when people try to tear you apart to the point where you're not even considered human, where you're not even considered to be anything worthwhile, where you're just degraded beyond humiliation? The answer is yes. Yes, it hurts. But you know what hurts me far more than people saying negative things, than people trying to rip you down, than people trying to tear you apart? People that are afraid to leave their house, afraid to truly be themselves, for whatever reason they may come up with. Being who I am is not about how I look. It's about how I feel inside. It's about the simple truth. I know. It's about the comfort of being whole, about no longer having the conflict inside. That's what my journey has been about. And if you can't relate to that, in any way, in any shape, or any form, no matter what your walk of life may be, you have a problem. So, people have been ripping me down. People have been trying to rip me down. And I know today in my video that I have nothing of merit to really talk about. No topic, no agenda. I am making a video solely today for the purpose of making a video. For the purpose of when I decide that I shall no longer make videos, it will be of my own accord. It will be because I have decided that it's no longer time for me to make videos. That I have no more stories, no more adventures, or no more lessons to learn or lessons to give. When I first came and I first decided to start making videos, it was not to get subscribers, make friends. Though I gotta admit, the friends have been great. Aaron, Ashley, and the list goes on and on and on and on. I could devote a whole video just to naming off names. That's not the point. The point is, how does a person deal with being a minority, and not just being a minority, but being a minority of a minority? How does a transgendered individual deal with going out into public for that first time and being terrified, feeling that all eyes are staring at you, that all eyes are seeing through you, that all eyes realize that you're a freak? Freak is such an ugly word. Of course, we have a history of ugly words. Hate, murder, rape, whore, bitch, porn star, she-male. The list goes on and on and on. So, I know that feeling. I know what it's like. Everyone knows what it's like to feel like to be the outcast, to not fit in. But the simple thing is, each and every single person that's watching this video has their own life to live, their own story. And that's beautiful. So how do you deal with knowing people are going to rip you down every chance they get? Which is why I think it's so sad when so many people rip themselves down. I'll never be as beautiful as you. I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too bald. You know what? If you rip yourself down, you're saving the rest of the world a whole lot of trouble, because they're going to get in those exact same shots. And we are all way too familiar with our own flaws. We stare at them all the time. We know exactly where to look for them. Which is a total another video. This is a video devoted to other videos. with it. One, you realize that previously made comment of being happier, being whole, being comfortable with yourself is far more important. How you feel about yourself is more important than how or what anyone else could possibly think or ever say about you in your whole life. So how do you deal with negative comments? The same way I deal with them. I don't. Why would I deal with hate? And when you deal with hate, you know what you get? More hate. You perpetuate a cycle of hate. People have stated and asked me, why do you leave those comments on your page? And you know why I leave those comments on my page? It's because for the next generation, those people that originally, when I decided to start making videos for, see this video, they realize that's the real world out there beyond my door. When I decide to get to the point of no longer playing dress up in my own apartment, my own home, my own little deep, dark, dank basement. And when I decide to step into the light, that the world, because the internet is, it's a precursor to the world. Billions upon billions of modems, all interacting, where anyone could save their peace, or disturb someone else's. So why delete them? Why delete the sad, simple truth? So how do we deal with them? Well, we don't respond with hate. You look like a dude. Your dick is probably about that big. Actually, I bet on cold weather, people mistake your genitalia for more of a girl's than mine. This is not the way to respond. The way to respond is to go, look, you're being juvenile, you're being a child. It's far better to try to respond by educating, saying, look, this is the way life is. And if you can't do that, ignore them. Because when you give in to a person's hate, when you acknowledge, that's right, I said that, what are you going to do about it? You give them power. Words have power. Words are weapons. But once again, that is but another video. And people have been making many, many negative remarks to perfectly good comments. What should we do about this? Well, undo them. That seemed like a nice enough comment. I don't think it deserved to be demoted. Click. That's one step towards getting it in a positive light. And if you don't like a comment, by all means, click. The only way we get rid of hate is by not tolerating the fact that hate exists. Which is hard, considering we live in a world filled with hate. We live in a world where people fear what's different. And we are definitely different. And that's what they'll see. They won't see the fact that we're loving mothers and sisters with daughters and children and spouses, going to 9 to 5, trying to live a day-to-day life, trying to just be happy, trying to do the exact same thing they're trying to do. They won't see that. These people don't see what's similar. People see the contrast of what's different. Light-skinned, dark-skinned, Muslim, black, white, Italian, Hispanic, Jew, French, Portuguese, and the list goes on and on and on. We don't look at the passion we all share for music and art and history. And that's sad. And these people should be pitied or ignored and nothing more. Good night, everyone. And I love all you, and all you stay strong.